Welcome to the Weeb Lounge, and this is our review of 4-star Saber class servant Nero Claudius. Now, Nero, this is a pretty good 4-star Saber servant. She's in the regular gacha, and overall, man, she's worth getting. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. Usually I wait to the end of the video. She's a good one to have. Plus, you can get some fancy costumes for her, which you'll see in a little bit. But anyways, first skill, right? Got to break out the trusty board. Now, her first skill is just, debuff resist and heal up to 2,000 if you got her stuff up, right? But you can upgrade that skill. Upgraded, it's a lot better. Charges her NP up to 30 points, and her arts card goes up on Waterside and City Fields. Whatever. It's an extra little bit. Her first skill goes from being kind of to being, it's actually useful. Now, her second skill, I hate the chance-based ones. Her second skill, a 60% chance to raise her attack and her defense for 3 turns. If it succeeds, it's actually a pretty good chunk. But of course, my luck and everything, it more often doesn't happen than it should. Plus, you get a heal. So that's already 2 heals that she has, right? The third one is a huge survivability skill. It's Guts. It lasts 5 turns, but it can trigger 3 times. I don't know if there's any other classes that triggers 3 times like that. Just, you can kill her 3 times. Boop, 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 comes right back, right? Her Noble Phantasm is just an arts AoE. You can upgrade it to do a little bit more damage, and it has a somewhat significant defense down for 1 turn for the overcharge. The overcharge, you have to combine it properly, but otherwise, But, hey, let's see her in action for one. All right, so here we have Nero. I'm going to do her Noble Phantasm right off the bat. And if you noticed, she's in her school, gym clothes. I got that skin. So if you're wondering why she looks a little different than what she normally is, special little thing to fetish her up, I guess. I'd leave it at that. All right, well, her Noble Phantasm, it's AoE, arts card. Only got 1 Lancer in there. Let's self-buff her up, see what happens. All right. Just an arts card, throw whatever else, see what she does. Always did like her Noble Phantasm arts. I have to say that's pretty good. Ours is NP 5. Skills are like 3, 7, and 5. We didn't level her skills up to max. But she is NP 5, and even though there was only 1 character on there that she was weak to, that was kind of impressive, actually. She was a little over 130,000 damage, 3 different tunes, only 1 of them weak. That probably could have got up to like 170, 180,000. That's pretty good. Now, in terms of arts generation, she only has 2 arts cards, so she kind of has to, do whatever. In an arts chain, let's see how much arts she can actually develop on her own. Well, let's see. So the middle and third attack with her arts card, a little chance to crit on her third one. See if she does any good. The crit did really good. The crit did really good. All right, let's try this one. She's at 82. She has it on her own. Let's see this. The chain was decent, but she obviously got a lot more from putting it in art. That's one thing that I kind of remember playing Nero. I've used her quite a lot. Not a ton, but a pretty good bit. And the one thing I always remember is that charging her arts cards, her Noble Phantasm, it's iffy. It's iffy. But overall, her damage from being NP5, getting those skills up, she does good. For a 4-star servant, saver, she's good. All right, guys, as you just witnessed, her Noble Phantasm is pretty nice. All right, for a 4-star servant, hits pretty hard. I mean, there's no complaints there. Properly buffed, other support and everything, she can be a pretty good beast, right? Her ability to gain arts cards, it's okay. If she crits on her 3rd arts card, it generates a lot. Otherwise, it's pretty standard, but combined with her upgraded skills and such, and plus she has the arts for her Noble Phantasm that you can kind of chain into the next Noble Phantasm if you want to put them back to back. Very useful. So, what's our rating of her, though? Well, I would say she is definitely needed in your collection. However, there's always a however with me, right? She is part of the normal gacha. And my personal rule with anything in the standard gacha, meaning that you, out of any time you spend quartz or summoning tickets, there's a chance that she shows up. I always tell myself, never roll for standard gacha stuff. Try to get it in other banners. Try to get just random copies of her. But in her case, man, if she's on any banner, and the other stuff that you need, you know, I can't say she's a hard pass. I can't say she's a soft pass. I have to say it's a character that you want for a 4-star saver. Go a little out of your way to try to get her when she's on a banner. Don't try to go with the regular gacha. I mean, you know, it's just up in the air with that. But when she's on a banner, yeah, try to go for her. And, other than being like 50% of Fate Grand Order players' waifu. She's incredibly popular. Her Noble Phantasm at their first level isn't terribly impressive. You really do need to get multiple cards of her. If you are going to go for her, try to hit MP3. I mean, if you got the money, you got the time, the ability to do it, try to get 3. If you're going for just 1 to add her to your collection, you're going to find that she might not be that terribly useful, because her AoE really isn't going to hit that hard. It's only when you get to like that 3 range, maybe 2, but 3, where she shines. She starts to shine. And with that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. More reviews to come. Join us over at the Weeb Lounge over on twitch.tv/the Weeb Lounge. And we got plenty more videos to come.